tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Kyle Anderson is out there at Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. You think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. On the outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune. You want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Now here's Allen from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And launches the dunk. And here's Doncic from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Foul right off the bat. You need to pick up your first one so quick.
Here's Kleba. Doncic outside. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Hey, they broke it. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 9.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Dallas has gone 3 or 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And here's Doncic from the arc. Allen with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Allen. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has crucial lead into the peak potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
And Richardson drops them both.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game.
That jumper just looked clean, confident. Very little that Morant can't do.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. They'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Offensive rebound. Kleba. And the layup is good.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
The 3 from Morant. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. It was the sixth man to the rescue.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here are the Grizzlies now. After there was an impressive floating pass.
Way up. That was fire.
Brunson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And that one's good. Morant.
Morant gains consistency from range. He becomes that much more dynamic. And that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Powell for 3. Traps in the tray.
Out of their last 5 bakes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dallas leading by 8. Fedex for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bain buries it down low.
Oh, this was good. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Here's Redick, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Memphis called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Redick.
Well, look, an outstanding role player. Redick is an incredible sniper. Feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
And that one's good, Morant.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Burke. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Well, it's been all about John. Scored many different ways.
Right away, that's a 2-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Jackson. Good. Nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Burke. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
They certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition, at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. But they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, J.J. Redick is out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway into the three. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 16. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play with.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that with that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you.
What sound fundamentals and shooting mechanics that Brooks has. I mean, he makes defenders pay for the minute.
Doncic, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Richardson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Knocks down the free ball. Allen's got 7.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Valanciunas. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Anderson against Cleveland. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Cool playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on his vision.
The 3 for Doncic. That's a 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Dallas also making the switch. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. The 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some foul.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Brooks outside. To the paint. Here's Clark. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Runs in the bounce pass. The three for Doncic. Brooks grabs the board. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Winslow subbed in for Anderson. Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That is why Morant was second overall in 2019. John's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Josh. What an athlete Richardson is. Outstanding at knifing his way inside and converting.
Morant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. No good from Clark.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Mavericks leading by 16. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Winslow wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Brunson. Off target with his three. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and game. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Porzingis for a three. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Richardson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It takes a lot to shake Richardson's focus. He's adept at absorbing the hit and finishing the play.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 21 points and 2 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Morant now in at the guard spot. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Valanciunas in the high post. Porzingis with the block. Mavericks shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot, despite the contact.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Like, no doubt about it, the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. Fedex comes in for Richardson. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Morant against Doncic. To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Launches a 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Over in the corner, Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Fedex for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Allen passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Softly placed in the 40. Morant's got 15.
Now, just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly tension.
And it's Doncic missing. Morant with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bain, covered by Redick. He gets that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Jackson passes to Anderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Anderson's got his second basket.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
And for Memphis, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Dallas leading by 23. Here's Cauley-Stein, and it's good for 2. Cauley-Stein's got his first points of the game.
Staying locked in. That's what helps Cauley-Stein finish off these challenging buckets over the defense.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Timeout.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Clark, he's checked in for Valanciunas.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. He's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
In the corner, Winslow with it. Trying his luck from deep. They grab their own miss. It's been all Mavericks. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Clark. Another 3 for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That one goes. It's counted.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Redick with the bucket.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Winslow. Bangs home the trifecta. Winslow's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Brunson with the putback. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Man, you see this so often. League-wide. Ended the period with a three-point attempt.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but make it to the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Dwight Powell is out there with Paulie Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Finney Smith in at the three, the small forward. Mavericks on D. Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Brooks against Powell. Dallas shooting a scorching 68% in the game. The three. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The coaching staff likes this. I mean, they want Brooks to take these type of shots. You see why.
They get it again. Oh. Here's Paulie Stein. And at last, they get one to fall.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. The all too common basketball one-on-one. Shot goes up with the body also. Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the inside, Tillman. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Finney Smith. That shot is off. Nice D from Brooks. He feeds it to Clark. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Brunson, good. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Nicolo Belli comes in for Dwight Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, my word. This is a shooting exhibition. A three-point barrage for him.
And Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Down low, Jones. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. That one good for two.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's good, another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a
slow down his three-point onslaught. Maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
He's dropping bombs like it's no tomorrow. This is off the charts special.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And that one's good. Burke. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Now Jones. Passes it to Conchar. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
The first free throw is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
It's been all Mavericks.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 51 victories for them on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that one falls for Clark. And so he's able to get one of two.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Brunson, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
It's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, it's not the outcome they wanted.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Just a moment. I'll be right there. Just a moment, please. Just a moment.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right, but with the way they controlled the game, it just completely took the crowd out of it.
I will be there. Hang
That's
on. Almost
how to
done.
get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.